I'm still at 30-20 card.
That's a good copy. I do apologize. 1852. For your calling a 10-5.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? DPD scanner, listen in with me.
Present 12. You have a party 1. Party 1 at 476 Savannah. 476 Savannah for child abuse.
Got 9 people in here. Thank y'all for tapping in. How y'all doing?
Three one status on your ferry run.
Going full on scene. St. Albans and Victoria for A&B in progress.
How y'all doing?
They say he will be pulling up in about 2 minutes. That's the location, but he will be pulling up in 2 minutes.
14.
1855.
Total radio shows the time, please. Any mileage? 43974.
Down at 1855. Stewart.
Right.
College saying there's about 9 vehicles, all of them undescribed. Occupied in the parking lot, smoking, drinking, refusing to leave. They do not reside.
Yeah, that was a complaint about social distancing. Said somebody was throwing a party.
1855.
I'm gonna sit back and eat me some Oreos with some milk. And that's pretty much it. Oreos and milk.
You're walking some car right now. 1856.
On board. Thank you for tapping in.
Okay.
Let me help you away. Oh, I'm sorry. AJV. Take that priority on Savannah for you.
You're greatly appreciated. Show your outside. 1856.
He said he was trying to get a rebound and came down and it popped. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for listening in with me. Sit back for a second just to listen.
Come on, paper. 1856. 1857.
Hey, but we got a party.
Yeah, whoever at that party, they on their way. Said they smoking and drinking in the parking lot, refusing to leave. Here come the police. I've been hearing lights and sirens all day.
Caller says that the housekeeper, Joyce, and sister is trying to jump on them. Unknown for any weapons.
You know what? I don't know most of those codes, but I definitely thought about studying those so that way we can definitely understand what's being said. I'm not sure how often they change them or if they even do change the codes. But that's definitely something y'all can drop in here if y'all know the codes.
7 be advised. State that is a P36 location.
She said that's a P36 location. I don't know. Maybe they already investigating this location. You know, maybe that's what that means. Or it's a drug house or something like that.
12-3, go.
There's a group of ATVs going southbound down Woolworth, on Lily. They're heading out of our precinct now, but I just wanted to give a heads up in case anybody else was in the area.
Hey, what location was that again, sir?
We're 7 miles going southbound.
All units. Use caution. You got about 8 ABTs making southbound Woodward in 7 miles.
And I know lanes unknown problem. Caller stated she needed police assistance. Stop responding over the phone. You can clear us ASD. Show us heading to warrant for your rubbish littering.
Yes, sir.
Hope everybody having a good day today. How y'all doing?
Show us making a V. 427.
On Detroit's east side. Okay, I like that painting. My favorite.
Yeah, 14 minutes. I was actually just getting ready to call on special attention.
Yeah, I love doing some painting, man. It's nice and relaxing. It's almost like fishing or something.
Fourteen.
9-1 radio. Let them know that the patient is going to be stable. Be sending the information shortly.
Good copy. 9-2, do you copy?
So the police radio is good to listen to
Right,
just
no,
because you can hear what's going on around your area and other areas, and you never know, it might save your life one day. Some shit could be popping off right next to where you at that time, and you'll just be listening to the scanner and you'll hear it, and you'll be more prepared. Anything could happen. So it's always good to know if you're not going out recording. You don't know what's being said, what's being done. You can
1903 disregarding.
you can just listen in, and you can hear a lot of what's going on in your area. So I wanted to give y'all a little inside ear. While I sit back and eat these cookies with this milk.
Female says there's a female hanging out of her window. She's awake and breathing, but the female is
Holy shit.
365. That's your route, sir. 1904.
They said a lady was hanging out of a window. Y'all hear that? What is that about? Yeah, that was a little extreme.
This one, clear, GOA, show us the station on the personal.
And I only got 2 Oreos left. I'm ruined. Now I got 3. 3 and a quarter.
Says he's at 8141 Badger, not Marion, Badger.
Shout out Detroit, stand up. Detroit in the house, what's up? Y'all drop y'all city below. Drop a shout out for y'all city down below. Let me know where y'all at. Let's spread some love right now. Alright, drop your city.
Yes. 777.
Yes, you were looking for 58.
Yes, sir.
I just got off the phone with them. You can put them up the report if that's what you're asking.
That's exactly what I'm asking. Thank you, sir. 1906.
You got it.
Georgia, what's up? Stand up. Let's go. I'm tooless.
Intoxicated person. So they got a white Suburban, possibly intoxicated driver, white male, going on 8 Mile towards Gratiot.
Got a possible intoxicated white male driving up 8 Mile going towards Gratiot. I done heard some crazy stuff on these scanners. I heard a lady get hit with an axe.
Dale. There's a large crowd outside with a bunch of cars doing donuts and wheelies, nothing person.
Yeah, I done heard a lot of crazy stuff on here. People getting hit with stuff, gun fights, all types of stuff. You just gotta listen. and I'm not sure as to how many people pay attention to this, but notice the tone and way of words that they use with each other, and how they talk to each other, but they can't manage to respect us and give us that same friendly tone and stuff. Listen to how they talk back and forth to each other, but they can't simply talk to us like we human beings. And they say, oh, they getting off their shift, they be like, oh, have a good night, and this and that and this and that and this and that, but y'all butter each other up, but y'all can't be nice to the people.
4-2.
4-2.
They saying please and thank you.
Yeah,
and all
EMS
this.
order. You can cancel them. Female's up walking. She's refusing EMS.
That's good. Copy, sir. 1908.
Yes. It's sad. Sad.
Northbound on Gratiot from McNichols. White Impala. The Michigan plate. It's going at a high rate of speed. It's driving on the oncoming traffic side and weaving in and out between cars. Just for safety.
I wouldn't whistle. I'll send further.
Thank you, everybody that came in.
Yes, sir. So upon the investigation, there's only white male. That's 360 Michigan.
He just gave somebody a disorderly.
And clear us up. Her TF times 2. We'll go back as well.
1909.
They're giving people disorderlies right now in the midst of a pandemic. Unbelievable.
Can we get a call back?
I bet you that guy not recording. Gotta record.
David Zebra Edward 7021. Flight Dodge Journey. I play from 2.
There's traffic. We'll be inside the crazy project. Good. Show me making 20068 Gilchrist for a follow-up investigation.
Are you logged on, sir?
No. Email 239846.
On 12-8. Is EMS needed at your location?
That's a negative, ma'am.
That's a negative, ma'am. I don't hear him calling me
Cars
sir.
in 3, we have 1231 Selden Street, 1231 Selden disturbance. 35. 1225.
They saying yes sir, yes ma'am to each other, but they can't do it to us. Yes sir, yes ma'am.
5132 McKinley. Unknown problem, has some time on it. 35, copy that.
Once you go to boot
Hey,
camp,
we appreciate 1912.
once you've been to boot camp, you'll know. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's not really that hard. I can do it very easily. It's really not that hard.
Any documents at 767 by anyone camera set? 1913.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Chase that 33 1913. She needs to go to the nursing home.
Sound like they just picked up somebody's grandma. Said she need to go to the nursing home. They didn't locked up somebody's grandma. Check on your people. We live on Detroit's east side.
Code, I'm sorry. Come on. A firm 31. I show you with a full 1914.
Mom, do you want a lemon? I can take it out. You want a lemon? And then the upper flat being cut by his girlfriend.
Yeah, show us around.
1914.
Damn, you just said somebody being cut by their girlfriend.
So far, she was the one that was tied up here.
A firm, show you with 1 detained 360 Michigan 1915.
Alright, we got 7 more minutes. And then we're gonna cut it. Thank y'all for tapping in. How y'all doing?
1712, you secure?
Hey, Bob, yeah. I'm trying to give us a little issue. We got a triangle.
A for Alaska, or you text everyone you deal with that info?
TC71 from.
Sorry about that, TC71 1915, we appreciate it.
Oh yeah, you too,
Yes,
man.
feel free to call back for prescription.
We gonna hang out for another 7 minutes. I'll listen in with y'all. Thank y'all for joining in with me.
Georgia Code 17, correction 1916.
42 radio. We're gonna be clear. Any chance for both?
1094249, did you copy? Gary, that's an AMB. The people outside fighting. Elvis, that's going to be a duplicate.
Just to update you, they just upgraded this based on the comments. Upgraded to a medical priority. The EMS is still en route. Just wanted to let you know per note. 14, we're behind the EMS. Going. Hey, firm 1916, we appreciate it. Disregard 32. I was checking to see if this is a P36. And just to be clear, copy. Location? It's going to be a P36. It's AKA for a Charlie location, sir. Fortunate.
Look like I got 3 people in here. Who in here with me? Live.
I'm stacking out right here. Officers, we have 10 to 15 bikes going southbound on Woodward and Withdrawal. There's going to be southbound Woodward and Withdrawal. 10 to 15 bikes driving at high rate of speed.
Sound like they chasing some bikes. Thank y'all for tapping in. Where y'all at? Drop y'all cities in here.
Hey, for 1918, we appreciate it.
Boston. Shout out to Boston. Austria. We live.
Can you have a 939 go to truck 5, please? 939.
Southbound Woodward and Withdrawal. Southbound Woodward and Withdrawal. To assist with these 15 bikes. Hero. Hey, firm. 1919.
Yeah. They said, can I get some help over here chasing these bikes? Thank you, Lisa.
That number 3 car stand down. Last known direction, north on the Chrysler from Monroe. Bravo 35.
I appreciate it. I love getting
Bravo
out,
35, you said disregard 32.
getting some footage for y'all.
Yeah, you got them stand down there. South on the service drive from Monroe.
Doing my part for the people, appreciate y'all.
Control number?
I got like 2 weeks before I got to plant all my food.
20118-03845.
Yeah, I got like 2 weeks before I got to plant my food. And I got a lot to plant, so I'm going to be pretty busy like mid-May. I should have some more court dates getting back active.
Did you clear us up, sir? Yes, sir, I did. I cleared you with a CE. Did you want me to put you back on it?
So we'll see what happens. I'm not worried about nothing.
1920, we appreciate it. 3-4, did you copy? 3-3? 3-3. 3-4, did you copy?
It's uncovering America, baby.
Copy. Hey, bro, when you ready to clear 3-4, just let me know. 1920.
Have to make sure I swing back by.
1921 and Joy. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I got 3 gardens. I got 3 community gardens, and then I just put another one back in my mom's backyard. I did her one back in 2016. I did like half her backyard, and I just fenced it back off, so I'm gonna do it again.
Yes, sir. Did you have a large crowd there at your location?
The charges were creating a disturbance.
Yes, ma'am, but it's for the
and interfering with an officer in performance of duty. So interfering. So I got a creating a disturbance in Warren, and then I got an interference in Detroit, and they both on video on my channel. Make sure y'all go over there and check them out. We all know the truth. They completely screwed, just like everybody else, and can't fight video. Cannot fight video. Yeah, it's nothing better than your own garden, man. So I definitely encourage y'all to plant your own food. It's literally like super, super simple. And, make sure y'all get over there and do that. No, I actually got court-appointed attorneys in those cases, and for most people, yeah, sure, I really don't recommend it. They even damn near try to force them on you downtown Detroit. They just got attorneys in the courtroom, and literally they just right there for everybody to come in. It's so densely populated. A lot of people, coming in and out of there, they raping them back and forth. They don't know the law, so really, it comes down to an educational thing. A lot of people don't know what's going on inside them courtrooms, and they totally torn up. But you got to know how to use them. I used one before, and I won flawlessly with her. And when it even comes down to the attorneys, you need to communicate with them in writing. Do not talk to them over the phone. Don't be trying to meet up and talk off camera. No, I'm recording my attorney as well. And I told her straight up. I said, I know what position you in. You working with them. And I don't doubt that you've been doing the same thing they've been doing, going along with the schemes, you know, brushing over whatever defendants you got that you possibly can and get away with it. But it was clear that she knew I wasn't one of those. I wasn't one of those head down slaves. I like to call them, just completely clueless of what's going on. No, people need to pick their head up and figure out what's going on. And I just told her straight up, you know, what you gonna do? Because I'm reporting everybody. I'm reporting everybody to the Attorney's Grievance Commission. I report the judge. I will report all of them. And I said, so what you want to do? I'm already on the prosecutor's case. So are you going to fight this case like a real attorney, or are we going to have a problem? And she did everything I told her to do. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's the guys. I don't know. They like wolves, man. It's like wolves. They'll do it a lot easier. And I feel like they try to give me female attorneys. They try to do it a lot because they probably think that a guy is just gonna get in there because it's a lady and just spill whatever beans he got to spill. But what they don't understand is there is no beans to spill. I am and we are out exercising our rights. So if you arrest an auditor, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you probably made a poor decision in doing that. So, it's all exercising my rights. So when you plead guilty in court, they ask you to define how you're guilty. They ask you to speak out what happened. But if you're not guilty, how can I go in there as an auditor and say, yep, I did this, and I said this, and that created a disturbance. I did this, I said this, and I did this, and that interfered with officers' duties. When
Grenville and Arnold Street.
it's not possible.
Traffic. Lights completely ready.
I couldn't even explain it to try to make it equal out to a crime because the video does not even show it.
50.
And that's the good thing right there.
But what unit was that again?
Somehow they think that I show up and record myself committing a crime. That don't even sound reasonable. If I'm coming here to do an investigation on you, how you gonna take my phone and try to use my video as your evidence when my video is about you being a criminal cop? So, hey, they already know what's gonna happen. The cop that arrested me in Detroit, Corbin Jr., he couldn't even hold himself together. His handwriting is all up and down, it's up and down, because I was sitting there watching him the whole time, and he couldn't even look me in the face. He He was so nervous, and he knew, what should I write? What can I say? He got everything on video, and he's still trying to make up a story. I could see everything right in his face, right in his expression, as he writing out my ticket across from me. He nervous. He's sweating. He got 5 other sergeants standing behind him over his shoulder, whispering in his ear. Maybe giving him advice on what to put and how to twist the story and showing him the ropes. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I got transcripts. I got court transcripts. Video evidence, solid. On top of solid. And they can't fight it. They can't stop it. No matter what you do, make sure you always record. Make sure you always record. Oh yeah. And when I started recording, hey, thanks for tapping in. When I started recording, it made me think about even further into the past when my head was down and I didn't know much. And then I started thinking about all the other times I was violated in the past before I even knew to record always. And I was like, damn, I got violated this time, that time, this time, that time. Never again. Never. We're going to turn up the heat. It's going to be a long summer. Trust me. Trust me. But we 8 minutes past, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. Y'all have a good night tonight. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Stay updated with me. Remain positive at all times. And make sure you always record. Oh yeah. Yep, and that's how it happened for me. I had seen a lot and then came to a point to where I was like, I seen enough. So I hope you feel the same way. Enough is enough. Y'all have a good night.